Oh, there's a lot of people waiting. So it looks like we are live. Guys,
What's up?
you're not going to believe who I found outside of my house.
Yeah, I was just wandering around the house.
I'm glad you decided to come in. Not many people trust my kind.
I had to because he sent me like this little letter with a bunch of different letters from a bunch of different magazines that I need to come here because it's gonna end bad for me.
You can't tell them my secrets. Now everybody's going to know how I'm able to get such cool guests. So welcome, everybody. I see that we already have in the chat George and Ludmila is there as well. Hi, Cynthia. Oh, yeah, talk to me. You're right now in front of me. Yep, I'm in front of you guys. Hi, good evening. Good evening, folks.
What's up, all of you?
Max Menzel, do you know Max?
Yes, I know him.
Did you do his podcast?
No, I didn't actually.
So he's going to be doing some big Axia in December with like a crowd.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, he might need some cool guests. Max, got a cool guest here. Yep, Nati, welcome. So,
Nati, she's actually from my Discord.
you know Nati. Welcome, Nati.
Yeah. I know a lot of people here.
They're all your fans. They're definitely not coming for me. So anyway, this is something po Anglicky, Matej or Selassie. How should I call you?
You can call me Selassie.
Selassie is your...
It sounds so weird in English.
Can I just call you Matthew?
Matthew, yeah, of course.
No.
Matthew, maybe Matthew.
No, I'm not call you Matej.
Whatever suits you,
I'll call your name. I hate when people call me like for example Michal or something like that. I'm Miguel.
Okay, that's beautiful. You are Miguel, not Michal.
Yeah. What can I tell you? Like it's the same name, but it sounds weird to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, so this is something po Anglicky. The concept is simple. We talk in English. We talk in Slovak. I'm gonna throw in some Slovak words. You can throw in some Slovak words. We can switch if the questions are in Slovak.
Okay.
We speak in Slovak.
Okay.
For the people that don't know who the hell you are, please introduce yourself.
Okay, I hate doing this because I always have a hard time.
Can I tell you a secret?
Describing,
Everybody hates that question.
Okay. So, hi, for the people that don't know me, I should have look into that camera?
Or me, or into my eyes.
Okay.
People do like looking into my eyes.
Deeply into your soul, right?
You can.
So I'm Matthew, but people know me with the name or nickname Selassie. I'm doing YouTube videos and Instagram content, all of type of content for 10 years now on the social media.
Oh, wow, 10 years.
Yes, it's a long time. I love doing stuff. I love to create. Sometimes I'm really mad at the whole world and at the concept of social media. Sometimes I love this world of mine. And I'm really happy to be here.
Thank you so much. I met yesterday a guy at M Zone. And we were taking pictures, and I'm like, okay, I'll tag you on Instagram. He's like, I don't have any social media accounts.
Yeah, this is a thing right now. Still more and more people are going off the social media because I think sometimes it's so hard on your mind to get or process all these things on social media.
And I looked at him and I was like, you must be the happiest person in the world.
Yes.
But what can I tell you? Like, I look at myself and I'm a freaking social media whore. Just today, I was like, man, I'm at 19. I was at 1999 followers on Instagram. I was like, how I wish I had 2,000. And I kept refreshing that to get to 2,000. It's like the dopamine that you get from that.
Yes. Funny thing, I actually started noticing that the social media are creeping on me.
Oh.
And it's really scary because it's my job. I need to be active on social medias. And they are doing really bad things with my head right now after 10 years. And I don't get it because I was never like, oh, I need to refresh it. Oh, I need to check another 50,000 reels and 5,000 TikToks. I just didn't give a fuck. And now I'm like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna do these free cuts in Premiere. Oh, what's new on Instagram? Nothing. Okay, boom, boom. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening to my head? You know?
Are you checking out who follows you when you
Yeah,
get a new
sometimes.
follower?
Yeah, sometimes. But my followers on my main Instagram are all fucked up because I don't know what happened. It's actually been 2 years since this happened. A lot of Instagrammers have this problem too. They were gaining a lot of new followers monthly or weekly, and all of a sudden it just stopped and it started dropping. Like maybe do you follow Peter McKinnon?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
So
he did a video. The team of the video was like on another social platform, and he showed his follower count on Instagram, and it was like the graph went like it was beautiful. It was like going down, going up, you know, and suddenly like day to day it was like and a wall, and it's like nothing, like plus 0.1% monthly.
and what do you think happened?
I think that Instagram fucked up really bad. They don't know how did they fucked up, and I think it has to do something with the bots. Like it was a time where you had a lot of sex bots on your Instagram comments and following you, and Instagram started to delete them, but they actually starting to delete native accounts, you know, and I think that's the problem.
Sometimes it's difficult to know who is a real account and who is not.
I think if this was the real person job, they could like make a difference between that. But if it's like AI,
Which probably I think it is.
It is AI. So yeah.
You know, the thing is that also me, as I'm growing slightly, like, I don't know if it happened to you, but I'm getting bombarded with people trying to sell me followers.
Yeah. It's still happening, but this happened a lot of times before. Everybody wants to check out their new like app for followers, but if anybody wants to buy followers or subscribers on YouTube, that's the worst thing. You better put that money and throw it out the window.
Yeah. Or give it to us.
Or give it to us.
Yeah. Because this is a good time to give my shameless plug. So, Matej, I don't know if you know, but this channel is monetized.
Okay.
And the reason we monetize is because obviously we want Google, YouTube to recommend us, right?
Yeah.
But every single penny that we make goes to a charity.
Okay. Wow.
So far we have we've collected about $50.
Okay.
I haven't been paid because I don't know what the threshold is.
Maybe 100, I think.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. These are new things for me, so they asked me for some documentation because they don't trust that it's me.
Yeah.
And apparently they also sent me a letter with some pin. Did you do that as well?
Man, it was like 7 years ago, maybe
So-
6 years ago. I don't remember.
Probably no. Probably they just said, "Yeah, here."
No, they didn't. I had to go through some documents, but you need to sign something.
No, they send a letter, a physical letter in the post, which has a PIN number inside that you have to put in when you receive the letter to confirm your address.
Wow.
It is not enough to show them your address on a government
Wow.
ID.
Yeah, I think this is maybe with the new guidelines. Like 3 years ago, there was like this huge change that you need to have like 1,000 subscribers and 40,000 watch hours. I think
4,000.
4,000 watch hours on your channel.
I would never monetize with 40,000.
How do you know, man? Like,
I don't know.
It's a long process. Oh,
We have a donation.
Oh,
Max.
Max. Nice.
you.
Good job. I've just put on my YouTube community a post. You can look it up on my main channel.
Guys, make sure you go to his channel and you look at that.
No, it was like my setup from the year 2014 and setup I did like a week ago. I totally changed my office.
You were doing a walkthrough video. I saw,
Yeah, and this is the thing that people want everything right now, today, and that they are not willing to wait.
Yeah.
It took like 8 years to go from my child's room to big office or something like that. So Yeah, you are gonna get those 40,000 watch hours, but you just need 4,000, and I think you are past that.
Yes. Yes.
And what about the pin? Did you receive the pin?
No, I'm still waiting for
You are
it.
still waiting for the pin.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I do know I have another channel, which was my original channel,
Yeah.
which it just became monetized. I didn't have to do anything at all.
Yeah, this was before
Yeah.
these new rules to get
It
monetized.
was like Oprah, you're monetized, you're
Yeah,
monetized,
yeah,
you're
yeah.
monetized.
And they are like, oh fuck, we are out of money, so you are not monetized anymore, and you too.
I mean, I never collected any penny, but it happens. But I do have an observation that of course, I'm stalking my guests as I want to do a good job talking to them. And I looked at your evolution, right?
Mm.
And you are headed towards like gamer, rough, dreadlocked to
Mm.
this very neat minimalist.
Mm.
You can even see it from your setup is beautiful. My thing is like a kid's dream.
You know
I don't
what?
think you would have this.
I was like this before. Like my room would look exactly the same, but all of a sudden it started to creep on me. I own a lot of things, and I sometimes hate myself for it that I own a lot of things, because my first studio was like this, like a lot of colors. Everything was nothing was matched together. I have this, I have that, I have a lot of figures and pop figures and like the
We have a new follower.
nice, thank you. And all the plaques or something like prints made out of aluminium, I think.
Oh, you had those? Did you buy those? The disc
Yeah.
plates?
Yes, it displayed.
man,
No, it was not at display, but it was something really
Similar.
similar. Yeah, and now I'm just trying to get rid all of the things I don't need. My girlfriend has a very big influence on me with this, so yeah, I'm trying to have less and do more. Maybe. Wow, that's actually a good thing.
It takes time, right?
Yeah,
I'm a hoarder.
Me too. I'm too. Yeah, I have like the attic in my studio, because our studio has an attic. It's
So-
full of shit, and I don't know what to do with it. That's what I was at the balcony. I was asking you, how do you sell the things? Because I need to sell a lot of things, but I don't have time for that.
Moment of truth.
Yeah.
When your girlfriend asks you to get rid of something,
Mm.
A, do you get rid of it? B, do you hide it in the attic?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. A lot of times
She's not
it's-
watching, is she?
Yeah, I think
Oh,
she
God.
is. I think she is. Hi, Lucy. Yeah. Sometimes I hide it. Sometimes I get rid of it.
It's difficult to part with your things. We have another follower. Thank you, guys. Let's quickly look at the comments. People going crazy. You have 55 viewers.
Wow. What was the biggest number?
The biggest number was, who do you think
It was Dusan Duklok.
No,
No,
it wasn't Duklok. It wasn't Papa Pepita. It wasn't. It was Vudi. Roman Drevo.
What?
Yeah. Roman Drevo had 172.
Wow.
Viewers.
Okay.
And he also made us
Trending?
$35
Wow.
in donations and stuff. No, trending. I don't even know what that is. Nobody.
It doesn't matter, man.
Never been trending. But I'm not doing this for that stuff. I'm doing it because I genuinely like
Yes.
talking to
yes.
people. I got no friends, so this
Yeah.
this is what I do. So let's see. You can choose between making content on YouTube, or you can make content on Instagram. What will you choose and why?
Wow.
That's a good question.
That's a really tough
No,
question,
that's not
because
Actually, while you're thinking about it, Matej, did you know Nati spoke that well? Wrote that well?
no,
That's really perfect.
no, it's better than mine grammar.
Better than mine as well.
She used Grammarly, so yeah. Okay, so YouTube versus Instagram. Okay, I have to say that a lot of my income is actually from Instagram, because I have a lot of partnerships and branded deals on Instagram, and I love to create the stuff on Instagram because it's different than the YouTube stuff. But if I had to choose, look, if my content was generating so much views that I could get paid really really fucking good money. Like, it's not bad money that I'm earning, but you know what I'm talking about. Like these foreign YouTubers, I would put maybe sometimes something on the Instagram. So it's gonna be YouTube. I think it's always gonna be YouTube. But with all these reels, shorts, TikToks, and everything, I'm trying to find love again for these platforms. But if I had to choose, like, you can never put something on YouTube or you can never put something on Instagram, maybe I'm gonna choose YouTube because it's better with potential and discoverability.
Yeah, for sure. And I think there's more opportunity to, I guess there's more things you can do because the reels is very limited what you can really do.
It is, and it's not monetized. You can only get monetized on Instagram if you are really big and like maybe you live in USA because there did something like YouTube members or Twitch subscribers that Instagram is like monetizing these special things and branded deals. But you don't have to be so big on YouTube to earn decent money when you are doing the content not in fucking Slovak language. So
also the one thing I will say about YouTube is that so this is not something that I've told people before, so you're going to be one of the first people to hear this. But while I was changing jobs and I was going from Lenovo to a new job, one of the places that I looked at was Vidadu.
Okay.
And we were starting a project there, and my homework was to look at the top 100 YouTubers in Czech Republic and Slovakia.
Okay.
And I was really surprised about how limited the topics are. Like mostly everybody doing the same.
I'm so fucking tired of it.
Right?
I'm so fucking tired of it, but I can't change it. This is actually a good topic. Yeah. And I'm going to be
honest
and really aggressive maybe. I'm doing this shit for like 10 years. I don't want to stop. But sometimes I have the feeling that the things I have in mind and are, in my opinion, entertaining for me, people don't give a fuck about them. And I don't want to spend 3-4 days on one video that has a great idea, great story, great videography and everything is like perfect and it gets like 30,000 views. And then I do fucking stupid reaction on TikToks with my brother that I have recorded it in like 30 minutes. I can edit it in like 1 hour, maybe 2 hours if I'm lazy, and it gets like 150,000 views. So
it doesn't make sense.
You can see the difference between it but it's coming from us, the creators, because if everyone is creating this easy stupid content, people are going to watch it because they want it. And if they want it, they're going to watch it. And if they're going to watch it, you're going to record it and you're going to get paid. And it's like a fucking cycle that never stops,
the thing is that I was looking at, of course, I'm also looking for inspiration in videos. And everything is about chasing the algorithm. Look at the search terms. Like, it's no longer make something that you love, but chase the...
It's all about the algorithm and all about the money and something like that. I had a really tough year. This year was really tough mentally for me. And
how so?
Because I think I'm looking for myself again, and it's really hard because I'm looking for myself for like 2 years, maybe 3. I'm always trying different shit, and I like can't stick with something that truly is inspiring for me, for my viewers, and I want to grow. Everybody wants to grow. If some YouTuber or content creator tells you that, I don't care about numbers, he's fucking lying, because everybody cares about numbers. If you are not growing, you get demotivated, you get depressed, and it's like a spiral that you can't stop. So you need to really quickly recognize what's happening to you, and you have to do something about it. And that's the worst thing, that I don't know what to do, but I'm trying to figure it out.
You probably need to go to India to find yourself. That's what everybody does.
Yeah, everybody's going to India. I don't know, man.
But maybe this will ruin your life, but I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm a bit older than you, significantly older than you, and
How
I
old
don't
are
think
you?
that changes. How old do you think I am?
35?
37.
Ah, okay.
That's so
Okay.
close. But I can tell you that self discovery and always looking for yourself doesn't change.
That also it's gonna be bad the whole life. You know?
No, but you know how I look at it?
Yeah.
That it's not that you're trying to find yourself. It's just that you are trying to get out of your comfort zone, right? And you're trying to see what's out there. Because you imagine how boring life would be if you only did the same things,
I would fucking hate it,
right?
but this is what they learn you in school. Like, look, we have beautiful and great content creators, great YouTubers. You know, they are really successful. They are more successful than me. Yeah, it bothers me sometimes. It bothers me sometimes more, sometimes less. But they are doing the same thing for 10 years. Same thing over and over and over and over. And they are growing. People tell them, oh, wow, you progressed, you know? And I got these comments like, oh, you are stagnating. Oh, what the fuck is happening to you? And I was like, what the fuck? I'm trying like 10 different things. Every video is something else. And that was the bad thing, that every video was something else, you know? So we are so like, the box is so little.
Mm-hmm.
And like, do this for 20 years and you're going to be successful. But you can't change because if you change, you're going to be dead, you know?
But you know, then we look at the other side of the spectrum, and you look at Mr. Beast, for example, right? I was watching a podcast with the guy who manages him,
Okay.
and they've gotten to the point where they cannot top what they've done.
Yeah.
And can you imagine getting to that place?
No, I can't, and it's really frustrating. It has to be so frustrating. I was watching this guy. His name is Jeff. He's from like the David Dobrik's videos, and he now cuts hairs, and his style of humor is so close to me. So I love his videos, and he was telling like, for him it's depressing to top each episode of his barbershop episode, and it's so hard that he's been demotivated. Like, I can't top my last video. What I'm gonna do? And there is a line where you can't fucking top. What Mr. Beast is gonna shoot himself to the moon? How he's gonna top that? Is he going to the Mars? How is he gonna top that?
Dude, but that sounds to me like fucking drug addiction.
Yeah, it is.
Chasing the dragon.
This, you know, I was so obsessed with this YouTube content creation and everything that I could put everything behind. Like, YouTube was my number one. I've put YouTube before my family, girlfriend, my lifestyle, everything. I was just, I need to get these videos done, and I boom, 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 no matter what. When I was moving to my first studio, I was so weak. I dozed off, and I've cut my head open.
What
in the middle of the night. I was home alone. I woke up between the doors, blood everywhere. Yeah, and then I thought to myself, okay, stop this shit. I don't need it. I'm gonna take it slow. I don't want to kill myself doing what I love, you know.
It's so not funny to me, but not in a ha 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 kind of way. But
Yeah.
I had similar.
You can laugh. I don't care, man.
No. I mean, when I think about me, and I had a similar example that I was. So before I had my full-time job at Lenovo, you know how we had that connection before. But I was also working in Starbucks.
Okay.
And also I was teaching English, you know, to people that I like. But I was working every single day. And I mean, there was weeks initially, like when I started working in Starbucks, where I would either go before Lenovo and work for a few hours, 3, 4, 5 hours, or after. So I would finish at Lenovo at 4 or 5, and go to work till 10, 11 at Starbucks. Right? And this, we're talking about maybe 3+ years. And then I relaxed a bit and I did it weekends. But I was doing that because I needed to improve my Slovak, right? Because nothing I was doing, I tell people I would go to Štátna škola and just, iba gramatika. And I would be like, pani učiteľka, ja nepotrebujem gramatiku. Ale buď ticho.
Okay.
And I got to the point where I went to the bathroom and I was just peeing, and next moment I was on the ground like shaking.
Mhm.
I passed out, and my cat was freaked the fuck out.
Yeah.
And I also had that same realization. I'm
Mm.
like, what am I doing this shit for?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
take
And
it easy.
it's hard to realize that, and sometimes people just don't know it and then just do it. And when I see other creators, they are pushing themselves. They are doing like they can record like 6-7 videos a day, and they are uploading every day, and every other day they are recording, and they are very happy, and they're really like, whoa, what the fuck, boom, 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 everything is fucking great. And then I meet them in real life, and I want to kill myself because they
It's
just
not worth
bring
it, right?
it's such a negative energy they bring, and I don't like it, man.
Do you think that energy is from that lifestyle of chasing the views, or
Yeah.
their audience? Does that influence a bit?
You are a slave to your audience, man. If you are that big and you do daily content for like 3 years straight, you can't just go, okay guys, it's gonna be one video a week, bye. No, it's gonna kill your channel. And this is what I hate about YouTube, that you can't just slow down. You either slow down and get used to it, that you don't have so many views and you don't get paid so much,
Yeah.
and your channel will start grow really slowly, or you just grind the fuck out of everything and you don't have any life. And there's just like two ways. There's so like not a lot of creators that can upload, I don't know, maybe once a week, twice a week, and still get decent views and still can like their channel can grow.
Only Mr. Beast that uploads. They used to upload 20 videos a year. Now they're 12, and
Yeah, but he gets like gazillion views on one video in one day. So
more than I can ever imagine.
yeah.
Yeah, but I can kind of understand also the audience, because I look at a clear example that I like watching a YouTube creator called Mr. Ballin. I don't know if you heard of him. Mr. Ballin basically tells scary stories or unusual stories,
Okay.
right? It's him, and it's a background and creepy sounds and stuff like that. And he was all about uploading 3-4 times a week. And now he's down to uploading maybe once a week. And I'm like kind of losing interest because he's not delivering the type of stuff that we we used to get.
Okay. I had this feeling that if you upload every day, people are gonna get sick of you. Easy, you know what I mean? Like, if you are still in front of their eyes, it can come to a point where they're like, I don't want to watch this guy. I'm sick of him, you know.
And do you think that happens in YouTube? Because I think that the more that you're there, the more people are lured to you. Maybe that's just my experience.
I don't know. I don't really know. I sometimes really I'm thinking about doing daily content, but the quality of the content would have to go so down, and I think I don't want to do that. I just want to upload as many videos as I can without being fucked up mentally about it, and still deliver the quality and maybe the entertainment that I want to deliver to the people.
You know, I was looking at a video, and it was absolutely crazy what the girl was saying, what she does to keep the quality of the content and to have like a daily vlog. She actually hired an editor in a different time zone. So she finishes her day, sends the videos, and when she wakes up is edited by.
Okay.
So maybe that's a good tip for you.
Yeah, but would the people in different time zone understand Slovak language?
I think that you can just give them directions of what you want done, right? From time to time. And
but if they don't understand the language, they can't cut it.
no, but I mean, if you tell them what your vision is and time, like from here to here, because I also think that you as a creator, you want that level of control, right?
Yeah,
You
of
just don't
course.
want to give your stuff and
No. I actually have a guy right now, which he's editing my streams, and he's doing like little like cutouts or highlights of that. I had to learn him, like learn the things that he should be doing, and he's quite good actually. So I'm happy for him that I got a guy that can do what I have in mind. That's really important. But on my main channel, I don't know, man. It's like it's mine. I want to do it, but sometimes it takes so much time. This editing.
yeah. And this is probably why I never tried the YouTube game, because I'm not about editing. That's why I do this podcast. There's no editing. We just talk, and that's the end of it.
Yeah.
I do have
Oh,
a
oh.
guy that helps me. That was easy. Oh, before we continue, please show them what you just pressed. And actually, you have to press it on the mic.
Okay.
That was easy.
Did we actually answer the questions that Nati was? Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
So actually, that's the easy button. Why did you press it?
Because you have easy job. You press go live and then you talk to people. That's like that was easy.
This is actually from Staples, which is like a store that sells office supplies in the U.S. Have you been to the U.S.?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been to LA with Xbox and Microsoft.
Oh, I'm
for
jealous.
for the E3, but it was like 2014, I think. Then we went to Vegas. I was in New York with Sony like 3 years later for the Spider-Man launch. And then I was in New York again with my girlfriend and some friends.
And what's your opinion of my hometown?
New York?
Yeah,
I love fucking New York, man.
not to live though. You know.
Yeah, I know. I heard a lot of stories that if you live in New York, you can as well shoot yourself. But yeah, I love the city. You know what? The first time I was in New York, the best experience I had was I had a little bit of time between the events. So I went to Dunkin' Donuts.
I love it.
I just got this big donut, a large latte, but large is like
Dunkaccino?
it's like a gallon of
Yeah, it's like the size of like this.
kýbel. Je to kýbel kávy. No, I just sat in the store and I was looking at the street, and I was like, wow. All the people, and they were shouting, they were on the phone, dancing, everything. Like New York
Life
has
is too
such a
fast.
atmosphere. I love New York. I love New York.
But you know what? It's too fast, and there is no connection with people. You're in your own world.
Yes, I noticed it. Like everybody just, they don't give a fuck about you. You can do whatever, but they just don't care. They just have their line, and they're going through that line, and nothing matters to them.
Did you like Dunkin' Donuts then?
Yes, I like Dunkin'
So
Donuts.
you know they're in Austria, at
Where?
Shopping City Sud.
In Vienna?
Yeah.
Dunkin' Donuts in Vienna?
Yeah.
Ľudská, ak počúvaš tento podcast, okamžite ideme do Viedne na Dunkin' Donuts. I tried Five Guys in Vienna. It's shit.
Yeah, I know.
It's so expensive.
UK.
And it's, UK is better?
It's real.
Ah, okay.
Because in Vienna, I think it's a franchise, while in the UK, it's
It's like
actually.
the real Five Guys. Okay.
Do you know how those guys started? Or what
Five
the origin?
Guys? No, I read a book about McDonald's, like story of McDonald's.
Good movie, by the way. Val Kilmer.
I
not
didn't
Val Kilmer.
see
no.
that. I
The
have
guy
to
who
watch
does
it.
the flying enemy for Spider-Man. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, right? He was supposed to be in. He's in the game. In the PS5 game.
Mhm.
He's the flying guy. So in the movie,
Flying guy? I don't know which flying guy, man.
I will look now.
The,
in the
the
age
purple, black and purple
of
guy?
in the age of Google, there is no reason for ignorance, right?
Oh, I just gonna.
So, Spider-Man, bird enemy. What is the name of that guy? Enemyville. So, yeah, the Vulture. Michael Keaton.
Ah,
I knew that. So Michael Keaton was the Oh, I already lost my thought. What was I saying?
About Five Guys and McDonald's and
Yeah.
film about McDonald's.
So
And
Michael Keaton plays the McDonald's guy.
okay.
It's a great movie. But
I-
back
I'm-
to Five Guys. The story
Yeah.
is that it's the father had 4 sons,
So Five Guys.
but then a fifth was born. So he took himself out, and it's now the 5 kids.
Wow. Oh, that's beautiful.
But Dunkin' Donuts is in Shopping City Sud. It's opposite to McDonald's.
Okay.
And I will show you later the line.
Okay,
that
I need
got,
to
but-
go there. I need to go there.
Ooh, so we have a question there from David Marek. Miguel Niejas. Selassie ho sa podpísať na PC. Hey, on robil nie teraz, potom. Don't let me forget.
Okay,
Don't-
okay.
Každý ho sa podpisuje. Hey, he will do. Oh, it's a question from Nati, so this one you can read.
Okay. If you could compare your old version as a YouTuber, all of us here remember your content in 2017 and your version now. What or who made you change yourself? My age, my skúsenosti, experience, my girlfriend changed me a lot, but I think it's in a good way because she opened my eyes. But I think it doesn't like have to do anything with my content and my YouTube. Like she's never like, you don't do that, I don't like it. She's like, yeah, she's supporting me in whatever I do.
Lucka.
Yes, Lucka.
So how did you meet?
Oh.
Have you publicly discussed that or no?
No, we
So
haven't.
now we have a something po anglicky first.
It was very beautiful, and that's all I want to say about it.
Press the button, we can move on.
That was easy.
Do you think that future people won't watch regular YouTube videos, only TikTok shorts or type of videos? I don't watch TikToks. Before you answer your question,
Mm.
it just
I don't
I
know,
don't get it.
man. I think everything is going in a very weird way. I don't think I'm scared. I just need to adapt and improvise and overcome these new things like TikTok shorts and reels. But YouTube is actually gonna monetize shorts.
really.
Yeah, in the year 2023. So you should hire an editor and he should cut out a little bits of this stream so you could get more attention. Actually, I gained about 800 subscribers just from shorts on my main channel.
So actually, I'm already on that, and I asked a few people that are watching regularly to jot down the times for interesting things.
Okay.
And also, I gotta show you something.
Okay, okay.
I bought this book,
Okay.
and this book has here you can look at it, but it's basically expressions in English. And pick one that you like.
Lie low.
Okay, so lie low is the expression. So now your job is to try to explain it without giving the definition to our audience.
Okay, so
So without telling people the definition or the Slovak or Czech meaning,
okay.
how would you explain that to people?
Okay. Imagine that you are very wealthy and very, very rich, and the federal police is coming after you.
Shit.
So you need to hide for a few months somewhere.
So we need to lie low.
Yes.
Excellent. Good job. See, guys, you learned something new at something Ponglitsky. So this is a new thing.
Okay.
And that'll be my first short.
Okay.
You explaining
Nice,
Lila.
Let's go. Let's go.
So,
Nice. This is very handy.
so I better get 800 new subscribers at least.
Yeah, but it's really random. It's like we had this call with a guy from Google. He's from Czech Republic, and he's like the only Czech guy that works in like on a so big or high spot in this Google thing. And he was giving some lecture about the shorts and everything, and I was giving him really great questions, but he couldn't answer me, and I was so angry at him and at YouTube that they don't know like answers to the questions that creators are asking
Yeah, I think the company is headed down the wrong way because
Mm.
very often you hear big creators that they run into trouble and they can't get to talk to someone.
Yeah.
So imagine,
Yeah, because I think what's sad about the social media is that they don't care about the creators that made these platforms so big. They cared about the people, random people that don't give a fuck about the socials. You
Yeah.
know, like Instagram Reels. It's not about your community, your following. You can put up a reel and it can get viral. You can have like 10 followers, but if you catch like something magical, I don't know what it is, algorithm on something, you can get like 50 million views on that reels. But the amount of people that converts to following you is like 1% maybe.
it's absolutely insane. Okay, I think the time has come for the signature and also the giveaway. I have a giveaway.
Okay, but I forgot the things that I should bring.
So no problem. So we can arrange them next time.
Okay.
How many things were there?
I don't know. It's like cool thing. Can I tell
Yes,
them?
of course.
Okay, so I have really nice socks for girls and boys.
Okay, socks.
I have like this small mouse pad and pins, like little pins with my like logos and everything.
How many of them?
They are like on one card there are 3 with my design, and on other card there are 2 with Lucy's design.
So we're gonna say four gifts.
Four gifts.
Plus
but
a fifth.
I forgot, man. I'm so sorry.
It's not a problem. Just you can sign them, right?
I can sign them. I can bring it to you like later, maybe this week or something.
I will go get them. I don't want
Okay,
you
yeah.
to be
You
coming
can come
here.
check out my.
I would be happy to do that. So,
Yeah.
but these are actually also from you, the Lenovo Smart Wireless Earbuds.
I don't even know that this exists.
Yeah.
Is it for like a European market or
Not at all. This is US only.
US only?
Yeah.
That's
So somebody will have a rare chance to have
Wow.
this signed by
Okay.
you. So guys, we are removing the plastic just to get the signature. So don't think that we were wearing them. Maybe we will.
I will wear them. You can get my earwax in your new buds.
Then you can be cloned with your
Cloned?
earwax.
Okay.
So here it is. You can write on the top here your
Okay.
signature. And wait, let me change the camera so people can look at.
The signing.
Yeah. And also you will sign the PC case. So
So right
guys,
here,
look.
yeah, at the
Yep.
top. Idem podpísať, ľudia.
I hope nobody takes this and makes something else with it.
Another short. It's done.
And now it's time to. So
I'm so
every.
sorry, man. I'm burping a lot
Not at
from
all.
the coke, man.
Na zdravíčko.
Can I do it loud?
Yes.
No, I won't.
You
nice.
can.
I can.
Of course. Feel free to burp.
No.
Na zdravíčko.
Na zdravíčko.
Ty prasiatko.
Prasa. Dobre, kam? Where should I put it?
Anywhere you want. Yeah, so, up to you. Look, guys, he's signing. Beautiful. I will ask your brother to sign on top of that.
When's his podcast?
He's coming in November.
Ooh, nice. You're gonna actually enjoy his conversation because he has a really good pronunciation of English words.
But you as well.
Nah, man, I think my English sucks.
Did you
man.
hear the comment here?
No.
Did you hear? Did you hear
Did
the
you
comment?
hear? Yeah, I heard the comment.
Let's see what I saw it here before, and I should have highlighted it. Where the fudge is this?
Oh, Memdeo did. He's the guy
Memdeo.
that he's editing my videos on the stream channel.
Mendio, thank
Hi,
you very much.
Memdeo. Memdeo, čo robíš?
Sharing the money, dude. I don't know where it is, but Selassie has better English than I expected. Big props.
Wow. Okay,
Okay.
thank you.
I apologize that we're not getting to all the questions. There's a lot of them. I know that Ludmila asked one, but I lost it. So if you can ask it again. And Max asked, he just moved to the Netherlands and he would like to know if you had a chance to move anywhere, where would you go?
Well, actually, we were discussing a lot of these things with my girlfriend, and we considered that moving somewhere to live permanently is really hard. You need to adjust to the system. You need to adjust to your work, and but like we have a big výhodu advantage that we can do our work from wherever we want. So that's great, but I don't know. We didn't do it, obviously, but we want to try some things in the future. And where would I go if I made a lot of money, I'm gonna win a lottery, or my crypto investments will go like to the moon.
What are you investing in right now?
I don't want to talk about it, man.
The easy button. We have a question from Bobby. Hey, Selassie, do you remember me? I was the guy doing the parody of Aďo Hornak.
Hi, Bobby.
Ako sa máš? And Pauli B. Matej mentioned who edits his stream, Samuel. We miss Samuel so much.
Yeah, well, Samuel was my great friend. He was my classmate, actually, and we did one of the first podcast. It was called Typical Sunday, and we were doing like in my bedroom when I lived with my parents, and we were just talking about shit, and it got really big. He was then working for me. He was editing my videos and stuff, but it sadly went really bad really fast, and he didn't like he didn't like the amount of money I was paying him, and I didn't like the way he was working. So we didn't like meet up at these points. I was like, I'm gonna pay you more, but you need to work for me and not for your friend. You know, like, be working with a friend is great, but sometimes this friend-to-friend relationship gets in between your work, and it's not so how you gonna... Nie je to také proste, ako keď pracujete, že máte že šéfa a kamoša, alebo teda toho pracovníka.
It's really difficult.
Yeah, it's difficult.
To find a balance
then
there.
some things happened with the videos, and I was like, okay, man, we need to talk about this. Do you enjoy it? Because I can see you don't enjoy the work. I'm angry at you. I don't want to be. So what are we going to do about it? And then we decided to split it. He was going to attend university, so he couldn't have the time. And now he's working on some of his projects. And yeah, I miss him too. But yeah, that's life.
Yeah, so there's a couple of things that can ruin friendships. One of them is living together.
Yes.
Traveling together.
Yes.
Or working together.
Yes. Yes.
This is why it's really risky to do all this. Look, Memdev, excellent English too. Did you know your guys know?
No, I didn't. So I'm gonna do my videos in English from today.
I mean, this is what I'm telling Dushan. This is what I'm telling other people. That's where the money is.
I know where the money is, and maybe I've started something already. Who knows? But I'm not gonna talk about it because I don't want it to be ruined by Slovak algorithm.
So make sure you invite me.
Actually, I was just thinking that you could help me with some things.
Sure.
So
we can talk about
we
it.
can talk about it later.
So let's see here. There's a question. Prečo si začal robiť klávesnice?
Prečo som začal robiť klávesnice? Lebo som sa na to zmotal a začalo ma to baviť.
Did you make it for Asimister?
I made the one for Asimister, for Duklok, for Gamer. I did a Halloween one. I did Christmas one, which I was supposed to do a giveaway in the January. I still haven't done that.
It's coming soon. Coming soon.
Coming soon. Yeah, and I enjoy doing it. It was during Corona. I was like searching the internet, and I stumbled upon a guy who was building a mechanical keyboard, and I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, so this guy's like, yeah, man, I don't know about my English, and then he's like, I stumbled upon. Like, what the fudge?
I watch a lot of videos and a lot of
My
movies,
friend
so yeah.
Teresa, who was
Yeah.
actually the first person in something po Anglicky, as Enki the furry. She's from the furry community. She
Okay.
said it. She wrote me today when you were posting your story. Everybody's like, "Oh, I don't know about my English," and they're Englishmen afterwards. So it's true. So his question, we forgot about his question. Have you ever-
Yeah, about Memdev.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever wondered about what are you going to do after you end with YouTube? Because we all know that you want to make videos till death, or you don't think about it now. I have gladly. I've developed a lot of skills during these 10 years. I can edit videos. I can take photos. I can light up like the set. I can do like a lot of things with the videography and photography. So I'm not worried about like, oh, what I'm gonna do. I don't know nothing. A lot of people think that YouTubers don't know nothing. Like you can push a button on the camera and then like, oh wow, and the money comes, you know. But I really developed a lot of skills. I'm still learning a lot of things about marketing, about brand deals, about partnerships. Because for me, it's not like, give me money, give me the product. I'm gonna shoot you a story or video and bye bye. Every brand deal is a process of learning for me as well, and it's really important to me to like know all the stuff.
And you are managing the deals, not your network?
Yes, now I am. Yeah, I left the network, and now my Lucy is actually helping me with it, and I have to say that she's doing a really great job.
So actually, now that you mentioned that you learned a lot of skills, then how does that contrast to the line, "Som ako GoGo, best talent"?
Yeah, this was actually not understand it
Correctly?
correctly.
Okay, so maybe I misunderstood it as well.
No, I think you got it right. But GoGo, unfortunately, he was really upset about it because he thought it's like, I am like GoGo that has no talent. Like GoGo doesn't have talent. I think he understood it that way. But it was meant to be like, I am like GoGo, but with no talent. I don't have the talent, but I'm like him, you know, like.
So how is it possible that it was misunderstood with me, with limited Slovak? I perfectly understood what it was.
Lebo na Slovensku sú gumáci.
Yeah. But I understood that, and but I also, my point with the question is,
Yeah.
obviously you got some talent.
Yeah. But I was dissing myself in that song. Everybody was doing like these YouTuber diss tracks and they were dissing each other. And I was like, well, fuck it. I'm going to diss myself because I love to make fun of myself. Because I think that there's a line. You can make fun of other people if you can make fun of yourself.
Very well said.
So I did the whole diss track. And I was dissing myself, all my insecurities, all the things that I was hating at the moment. I was dissing myself in the diss track.
Yeah, we have this in English, this expression that if you can't take it, don't dish it out.
Okay.
Which people, very often they all about, but they cannot take it.
Yeah.
There was a follow-up that I actually had, but we can look at the questions as people keep posting. Jesus, guys, you're very excited with questions. Why did you start streaming GTA?
I love the GTA 5. I did a lot of videos on my main channel with the GTA 5. Then I stream on my main channel, GTA 5. And it was Corona, and I knew about the GTA 5 roleplay, but I didn't understand it. And then I saw Jirka Král was streaming it, and I was like, wow, it looks cool. Well, I'm going to try it. I was like putting it on hold for a long time, and I was like, I'm going to try it. And it just blew up. So, yeah.
Did you hear Lukas Ferlais was telling me about a private server where they have gangs and they're stealing crap and together. It's a Czech server. Do you know about this? or-
I know a lot of servers, like Czech servers. I was literally playing roleplay for like 2 whole years. Every day, I think I was streaming it, but now I got tired of it, so I'm having a little break from the GTA 5 roleplay, and it's really funny how the type of content will mess with your audience. Like when I was streaming GTA 5 roleplay, I had like 2,000 people on every stream, which
Damn.
is insane for me.
My record is 2.
2 people. Now I'm getting like 100, maybe 200 people.
Because you don't do GTA.
Because I don't do GTA roleplay, and it's for me it's sad because I'm still the same guy doing the same things, but like if I play the roleplay, there's like, he's playing roleplay, let's watch him, you know.
That's kind of fucked up, because then you wonder if people follow just the content or you.
Yeah. Well, the 200, 300 people that are on every stream, no matter what I play, they follow me for me. And
They the
for-
OGs.
Yes, they are the OGs, and a lot of them are in the chat right now. So
With
hi
perfect
OGs.
English. With perfect English.
With perfect English, which I didn't know. So fuck Slovak, let's go English. Let's go worldwide. Selassie worldwide.
Why did you always, early on in your career, refer to yourself as Fetjak?
Feťák?
Yeah.
Because I had dreadlocks, and everybody with dreadlocks is a fucking junkie.
Is that like the Slovak
Yes.
perception of that?
Yes. Actually, GoGo was calling me that a lot. He was making fun of me, but I hated it because I actually didn't smoke weed. The worst drug I've ever done was weed. Nothing like ecstasy,
That's
shrooms.
not a drug. That's just nature.
Yeah. But like Slovak people is like, oh, it's a drug. So yeah, you understand. And at the time, I was not smoking weed for like 3 years maybe. And he was calling me Feťák, and I was so angry. Like, why do you call me that? Because I have dreadlocks. So every bald man, like you are a skinhead,
Apparently,
but you are not bald. You have like this little carpet on your head.
the only thing is that I actually cut my hair today.
Ah.
The only thing is I actually intentionally cut it this short.
Yes.
I actually have extremely curly hair.
For real?
Yes,
Well, do you have a photo?
I have a photo.
Oh,
and
can you show it to me,
I will
please?
show you in the audience.
Nice. Let's go.
I actually, that I don't like to let my hair grow, because at some point I start to get the Hasidic Jew curls
Nice.
naturally. I don't even know how that's possible to get such a thing. Okay. Here is the picture that you all been wanting to see. Just a second. While we're looking for that picture, let's see.
I have a very nice question from
Go ahead.
Boise. Hi, Boise. Is there any difference between your obsession with numbers in the past and now? No, actually, I'm still obsessed about the numbers, and I'm currently, this year for me is a process of stop worrying about the numbers, and wow, you should keep this hair, man. You should do it, man. Do it.
I'm gonna show the audience.
For 100,000 subscribers, you're gonna have like long hair.
Yeah, guys, if I get to that, I'll grow my hair out. It'll be the opposite of you cutting your hair. So numbers. Sorry to have
Yeah.
interrupted.
I'm really obsessed by it, and I'm so sick of it that I'm obsessed by it, and I need to do something with myself first to like get past it. Like, these are the numbers that I have. How many people would give anything to have the numbers that I have? Why I can't be spokojný?
Na zdravičko. Happy.
Ďakujem. Happy. Why I can be happy with
But
it.
the only reason that I think for you is okay is because this is your living. This is your job, right?
Yes.
I worry about my presentation in my email because that's how I make a living. But I understand it.
I was having so much arguments with Martin, with Vlad, Drbli Vlado, because he was like, well, stop doing things you don't like, do only things that you like, and don't give a fuck about numbers. And I'm like, wow, but it would kill me because this is my work, this is my job. I'm making a living of it, so I need to find the balance between I don't like this, but it generates a lot of income, and I like this, and it's not generating the income, so I need to balance it. That it's life. Life is all about balance.
Yeah, it's something that I understand why Matej said it, and I could probably do the same, but we do it as a hobby.
Yes.
He has a job with Marquis, right? And
yes.
I have a job as manager.
Yes.
This is your job, so
Yes.
it's perfectly understandable, to be honest.
Yes.
Argy says it's an awesome podcast, man. I'm really glad you start doing this. Like, and Slashko, is that what they call you, Slashko?
Yeah, Slažo.
Slažo. Oh. Have you? He has really good English.
Thank you.
Selassie did English streams on Twitch someday. Is that gonna happen?
Actually, I tried it. My first streams were on Twitch, and I was streaming on Twitch in English for about 2 weeks, but I was stupid because I didn't make a new channel. I was streaming it on my main channel. I don't know why I wouldn't do it today like that.
So I will tell you something that I told people before, but nobody listens to me, right? You have a unique opportunity because you are famous in Slovakia and Czech Republic, which gives you access to, for example, games early. There's people in other markets that don't have the same privilege but are much bigger than you. So why not use the advantage of having the games early to stream in English before they do?
But on our main channels?
No.
Different channels.
Different channels.
Okay.
But you leverage your fame and your access to, for example, getting PS5 sooner or things like that, and do it in English, because the English content creators are struggling to get keys and stuff like that, and you have no competition.
Okay. Wow. Actually, that's great.
The business idea.
So when will we have the conversation? Like, can you learn how learn?
Which
No. I wanted to ask you.
Ask me.
When are we starting
Kedy
the conversation process of two of us, so I can get better in English, so I can get better in the English videos?
Môžeme dnes.
Výborné.
Dobre.
No, we're gonna talk about it later.
Tak
It was supposed to be a joke, but it turned out really bad, so yeah.
But ale môžeme. Určite. You can do. Okay, I'll come back to watching a lot of your videos again. Yeah, you should watch his videos. Like, what the hell? Do you have? I was just watching the video with you and your brother.
Which one?
The one with the hats and the krčma, the new one.
Oh man, that was such a nice joke.
But I have to tell you, I love it because it's a natural interaction. It's not forced.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
Yeah. This is my problem, I think, because I developed such a professional look and process in making the videos that I forgot about the simplicity that made the videos really entertaining to watch. One camera, two people, stupid fucking jokes that I don't like, Evgen hates, but the people are laughing at us that we hate it. That was the simplicity in the content, and I totally forgot about it. And maybe that's the way, or that's the problem, that I'm in the situation I'm in right now, I think, maybe.
And you know what? I think it goes back to the same thing that happens when you give a math problem to a child and you give the same problem to an adult. The child gonna solve it really easy, the simplest way, but the adult is gonna take so much longer, trying so many different things because they overthink and they forget how simple things are.
Like, I'm overthinking that I'm overthinking, and it's really hard not to overthink. And I don't know why I'm doing it, because I was never doing it. I was never overthinking. I just, this is good, I'm gonna do it. Bye.
It comes with age, man. It comes
I'm
with
old.
age.
I'm boomer.
Welcome.
Old-
Just be glad
old
you're
boomer.
not past 30.
Not yet, no.
Yeah, so once you get to 30, everything hurts. Absolutely everything. But back to the discussion about that video. Do you ever have some brotherly conflict with your brother?
We had some conflicts, but it was never about like the content or videos.
But I mean, just a regular family, like forget YouTube, just as
Yeah,
brothers, like what kind
yeah.
of things do you guys argue about, or what was your worst fight about?
I think my brother, as much as I love him, I would like to beat him up, but he's stronger than me, so I'm not gonna try that. But sometimes he takes me as a samozrejmosť.
I don't know this word. Guys, do you know it in the audience? What was the word?
I'm gonna
Or actually, you know what? Hearing something po anglicky, when I don't know the word and we don't know, try to describe around it.
okay. When you consider something like you use this mouse daily, and you know it's gonna be here on your table every day, but sometimes, but you walk one day and it's not there. You know,
Somebody put it in the chat to
granted.
take for granted
Yes.
or not appreciate.
Yes. So yeah, we had a lot
Very
of
good,
fights.
guys.
We had a lot of fights about this. That he wanted something, and he was like taking for granted that I'm gonna do it. But I was like, hey man, but I can't because you didn't even say please or something like that, you know. And we fought about it. But I don't want to argue with my brother
Of course.
because he's a phlegmatic. And he doesn't give a shit, and you just can't argue with him because he's like, whatever, man, fuck you, man, I don't give a shit.
Were you the same at his age?
Mm, At his age,
Mm-hmm.
I was really egoistic, and I thought the whole world is laying under my feet, like at my feet, and
Mhm.
I can do anything. But I didn't take things as granted, you know, for granted.
Yeah, so it's who knows? I mean, you're in a difficult position, right? You are the older brother.
Yeah.
So
But my younger brother needs to know that I'm not gonna be here forever. Like, he needs to learn how to take care of himself without me. You know?
it might be difficult when you guys have it. I don't know, but it looks like you have a very close relationship.
Yeah, we have. But I think it was a little bit closer when we had the old studio and we was every day at the studio. Now he comes like once a week, maybe twice, but occasionally we play some games together and I watch his streams. Yeah, but I think it's with age too.
It's part of life.
Píče, grgám jak priebaný, sorry.
Prasiatko.
Priebaný prasiak, sorry, fuj. Mal som burger na obed.
Which one?
Regal burger.
Oh, I was just with Roman.
Ah.
By the way, have you tried Wagyu beef?
No, but I want to try it. Meso od Romana.
Please.
I want to go there.
I will show you my story.
We should grab lunch there sometimes, maybe.
Whenever you want. Have you
Okay.
tried the francúzsky zemiaky?
From him. I haven't been there yet at all, so I heard.
Please leave. Please,
I
guys.
want to go there, but I like Lucy is vegetarian, so obviously I'm not gonna take her for like
sure not.
Wagyu beef. I wanted to take my brother.
So the three of us will go there.
Okay.
Francúzsky zemiaky, I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it.
Why do you hate Francis Kazemaki?
Because I don't know. It's just such a weird dish. But what Roman makes is poetry in food.
Yeah, I heard he's a very good chef.
And the Wagyu, like I will show you afterwards my
Okay.
storky because I saved it on Instagram. I gotta show people that I had one friend that went with me. Roman fed me the Wagyu
Okay.
to my mouth.
Okay.
I cannot go back to living after having Wagyu.
Why? Is it so good?
My friend told
It's the best. It's the best meat in the world, right?
Yeah, and Roman has a very high level of it because it has different grades.
Yes. Is it better than Kobe?
No, Kobe is a type of.
Kobe is type of Wagyu.
Yes. It's one of the areas where they have Wagyu.
Okay.
But my friend described it well. He used to get a 20 euro hamburger and he ordered it after we had Wagyu. He said it tasted like dog hovno.
Psie hovno.
Psie hovno.
Yeah, that's I don't want to go to Roman because I know that every meat after Roman's meat is gonna taste like shit.
But actually, I a little birdie told me that one of your favorite topics is food.
Yes, I like food very much. Yeah, I like to talk about it.
Have you ever done sous vide? So this is where they take the the steak.
Mm.
You put salt and you put pepper. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
You put it in a bag and then you air seal it,
Ah.
and then in water.
Yeah, I know this process, but no, I haven't tried it.
Please listen to me. If you
Okay.
love steak,
Okay.
you will not have better steak.
Okay.
Like you can buy the crappiest meat from Tesco, or actually it's a little bit better in Lidl. They
Mhm.
sell like the steaks.
Mm-hmm.
Please try it, and maybe I can make it for you one day.
Okay.
I have all the stuff.
Okay.
You prepare it, and then you take it out from the bag, and then you just seal it by in cast iron. You put the steak in really hot oil for for 1 minute
Mm-hmm.
on each side. It's amazing.
Okay.
Even better steak that you can get at Rio, for example, or
Okay.
those
Okay.
55 euro stone
Yeah.
steaks.
Yeah.
What is your favorite food, actually?
My favorite food is really hard, but I really love. Do you know Soho, the
Yes,
restaurant
I
Soho?
do.
The rice with beef and green beans.
Yeah, and also those red little peppers, right?
Yes,
Chili peppers.
yes, that's really I really love that. I actually know how to do a great vegetarian segedin.
How is that possible?
It's possible. Do you know the soya cubes, like little
Yes.
soya cubes?
Mhm.
You make a special marinade. You put the soya cubes there.
For how long?
For hour, maybe hour and 2
That's not
hours.
that bad.
They're gonna soak up. You need to cook them first, boil them. They're gonna soak it up, and then you just prepare like the normal segedin, but instead of meat, there's these soya cubes.
Wow.
And yeah, everybody's like, how you can do that? It's great. If you know the seasoning, if you put the seasoning right in the segedin, it's great.
Yeah, I mean, that's why Indian food is so tasty, right? They know how to season.
Yeah, but I think you need to be very careful from which Indian restaurants you order, because we have a lot of, like in Bratislava, a lot of Indian restaurants, and it's like there is only maybe 2 or 3 that when I eat the food, I'm not feeling heavy in the stomach.
Really?
Yeah, I think it has to do with the seasoning, because they use a lot of heavy seasoning on their food. So I love Indian food, but I'm always sick after it.
Yeah, you guys gotta be careful. If you don't eat from the right place, you might be pozoral som sa.
Posratý môžete byť. Poserete sa.
To je možno. To je možno. Do you ever plan to do sketches again? They love them.
Well, Omietkar, I'm planning. Like, I need to just clean up myself, you know. I have such a chaos in my head, and I just need to know what to do, how to do, and when to do it. And it's really a long process for me. And I don't know if sometimes I'm gonna get out of that process. But I don't want to be 35 and record fucking
Definitely you don't.
TikToks every Monday, you know. So I want to push the content further and be different from other creators. That you told me that there's 100 Czechoslovakian YouTubers together, but they do the all same content, like reactions, gaming, and shit. So
The only one that is starting to do mostly tech is Vlad, because there was a huge gap, which I still don't understand how there cannot be a dedicated tech review.
there
unboxing.
is in Czech Republic. It's Geek Boy. He's young, 17, 18 years old boy, and he's doing a really good job in like the tech review stuff.
But is he in the top 100? Because I don't think his name came up.
He's a new creator, but he surpassed like 100,000K, I think.
Lucky guy.
And yeah, but he was doing it for a long time too. And Vlad is actually doing these reviews because he has access to all these different things that not a lot of creators have access. So, but it's a shame that I would do it. I would do it because I love these tech gadgets and little things like keyboards, mouses, and soundboards, sound pads, and everything you have here. I can tell you about everything you have here. But there is no the community here in Slovakia.
Let's do a segue since you mentioned it. Can you please rate my setup?
Okay, since I have a really minimalistic and clean desk setup now, there is a lot of things here. But You have everything, I think. You have the Stream Deck, but do you need so big the Stream Deck?
I like,
You like big things?
yes. That's what you said.
Okay. Okay, you have the lighting. That's pretty good. There are Elgato's key lights, I think.
Yeah.
Sure,
And ring
microphones, Roadcaster, beautiful. These cup holders, you need to send me a link to these cup holders.
IKEA? 5 year?
No,
IKEA 5 year.
here in Slovakia.
This desk is didn't you see the ROG collection? Asus ROG
Yeah,
collection?
yeah, I saw
It's
it.
part of that collection.
But they are not selling it
I
anymore.
I will give you one. I bought like 20,000 of them. I will give you one
Why did you
Just-
buy so many?
because I love them. But when I moved, now I don't have space for them. So these is the only place I have them. So
Okay,
remind me
okay,
to give you one.
Okay.
I will write it down in
Yeah.
my hand because I will forget.
You have a beautiful case, white case with transparent glass with all this rainbowy stuff going on.
Can you guess the graphics card?
It's the newest 4080.
No, not. I wish.
It's
No,
the
actually, I don't wish. Those are power hungry. This is a 3090 Ti.
3090.
TI.
Okay. You have it's not water cooled, right?
It is.
It is water cooled.
Mhm. That's why it's kind of warm here because the air is coming through the front.
So
Actually, let's switch the camera so people know what we are talking about.
Okay. Because I'm used to, like, if somebody has a water cooling in their PC, they have like this big bank or tube where the water is.
Oh yeah, that's the decoration water cooling.
Ah.
It's too many risks involved here. For example, I have a water cool, but it's a closed loop. See, up there is the fans that are cooling the CPU, and also the graphics card is water cooled, so it has its independent water cooling. But they are sealed in the factory, right? But people build it with a pump and all that, but that requires too much maintenance, and ain't nobody got time for that.
I like the temperature monitor on the CPU.
And
It's kind of cool.
You know what I used to have there?
Oh,
I used to have the little doggy that's sitting in the fire saying
it's fine.
it's fine in here, but Corsair pushed an update that ruined it. Freaking Corsair.
I like that meme. It's fine.
And it was there.
That's my life. That dog is my life.
He represents all of us,
Yeah.
to be honest. Let's have a look at some other questions that came in here. You know this, Mats?
Premýšľal si niekedy nad tým, že si urobil dobre, že začal z YouTube? Takáto otázka mi nikdy neprebehla hlavou. Ja milujem svoju robotu, milujem to všetko. A je to môj životný štýl proste. Ja som strašne rád, že nemusím vstávať do roboty o 7 a byť tam do 5 a proste môžem robiť, čo chcem, kedy chcem, ako chcem. Je to ťažké, skurvene. Ale ja stále hovorím ľuďom, že není to ťažké manuálne, ale psychicky, veľmi psychicky náročné. Toto si ľudia neuvedomujú.
Everything is psychické.
Psychické, všetko je psychické.
I have a story with that. I told you I used to work at Starbucks, and we used to have some interesting people come in.
Okay.
I was working in Body Mall for the last few
Okay.
years, and I was alone because Body Mall, like, it's Svetový Rík. Nobody goes there.
Yeah.
So, but somehow some babka made it,
Okay.
and I don't know if she was lost or anything, but she walked, and I saw her from the entrance. And you know how you get that feeling sometimes? I'm like, fuck, she's gonna be trouble. Like,
yeah.
and exactly, she took the straightest path to the casa,
Counter?
where I was, to the counter,
Yeah.
and she just leaned over and she's like, "Čo robíš?" I'm like, "Dobrý deň." I'm like, "Čo robíš?" Prepačte. And she's like, "Čo robíš?" Vieš, čo robíš? Psychický teror. I'm like, "Prepačte, prečo?" Muzika, hudba, prečo máš hudba tu? I'm like, prepačte, na Starbucks máme hudba tu. She's like, to je psychický teror. Ja idem tam, hudba. A ja nemôžem... I don't know what she said, but she can't hear herself with all the music. I don't remember how she put it, but I understood it.
Okay.
And then finally her daughter came and she's like, Maminka, poďte sem. She just looks at me like...
Maybe she was old, so she was like a little bit,
But ever since then, I don't forget that word. Look, Nati wants to speak English with you.
You need to speak with me in English. I'm gonna speak in English on my streams.
You need to now. Now I'm hungry. Thanks, guys. With what? Vegetarian Segadine. Okay. You need a holiday and mind refresh. Oh, actually, Peter does that quite often.
I know, but Peter is such a specific content creator that he can do it, man, because he's generating nice income from his English channel, even if he's months without upload. I couldn't do it, you know. I have some long-term sponsorships, brand deals, and I need to put it out every month. I'm sure they are gonna understand if I say, okay, for 2 months I'm gonna
fuck off,
black out, and then I'm gonna, you know, come back. But actually, every January I take a break from YouTube. I don't record. I don't create. I am. And this year was really hard for me because I was not thinking about all this stuff that I'm thinking this year, and all the thoughts creeped up on me in the Dominican Republic where we were with Lucy.
Punta Cana.
No, we was at this little resort on the downside of Dominican Republic. And it was really scary because I was like, oh shit, what am I doing? Am I doing it okay? Should I be doing it? What I'm going to do next? What if I want to stop, you know?
Maybe you're thinking of a family, that's why. And stability. Now that you met the right one.
Wow.
That tends to happen, man.
Okay.
That tends to happen
Yeah.
when you have that, you are going through that change where you were just providing for yourself, but now you got to think, okay, what if I have to provide for others? Immediately. So it could be that.
Okay.
It could be.
I'm gonna find out eventually. I hope I'm gonna find out. I hope. You know what scares me the most?
What?
That I'm gonna get mad.
No. But it's normal. What happened? It's absolutely normal.
I'm scared about it.
No. And if you get mad, you'll probably get more popular on YouTube. You'll get 1,000 more subscribers every minute if you're mad. There's a question here. Are you open to new interviews and podcasts?
I'm really picky about podcast and interviews.
Thank you so much.
No problem, man. Because this is very interesting for me. This is my first actual. How long is this podcast right now? Hour and a half, I think.
It's an hour and a half. It doesn't feel right.
It doesn't feel. That's one thing, and I've never spoke so long in English.
I couldn't find a clip of you speaking English.
Because I think there is none. Maybe
there is now.
I'm making fun of English when I like stream, and I do it like, "Hello everybody, water cooling is one thing," you know, like I'm pretending
Eastern
that I
European.
don't know. Yeah. But what was the questions? I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm tired of interviews and podcasts where people are asking me the same thing over and over. How did you start? Why did you start? How much do you earn? What's coming next? I don't want to talk for an hour about these things. I'm like, you can find dozens of interviews where I answer these questions, you know.
Yeah, this is why I kind of giggled a little when you asked me about what I was going to ask, because I literally spent over the past week couple of hours reading the same answers. Because and it's the same thing for every person that's been here that has articles written about them. It's like people have no creativity. It's like people go to journalism school and they're still asking the same stuff.
Yes.
Or they're not doing the research of what the other guy asked before.
Yeah, but why? Like, I'm not gonna do a podcast with, I don't know, some reasonably relevant or famous and ask him the questions that he's been asked like 100 times. Why would I do that?
It's kind of disrespectful because people then realize that you didn't bother to look or know anything
and
about
it's a waste of time for me. Like, I don't want to be an hour on a podcast where I just speak. Like, I automized this answer so much that I don't really think about the answer. I'm just telling it like a AI or robot, you know.
Yeah, I completely understand you because of what I've been reading. But the person who asked the question I was mentioning to you, so Max Menzel, he's actually cool one for interviews.
I remember him from the Vidadu event. He just wrote it down, and I know that we spoke about something, but we never really like arranged a meeting or something. So, Max, you need to prepare fucking great questions if you want to do an interview with me. I'm sorry, man.
I'm sure he will. Did you have some really bad experience with your fans? Oh, that's a great question. And yes, Ludmila, you're right. She should have spoken English with me.
I can't see the questions. Where is the question?
Right here.
Aha. Yeah, it was from Nazi. I hate going out on Friday and Saturdays.
Na zdravíčko.
Konečne do piče. Fuj, sorry.
Now the whole room is smrdy as fuck.
Prepáč.
No, to je, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Ale smrdí to, však to cítim. No, nový shorts, dobre. I hate going out on oink oink. I hate going out on Fridays and Saturdays because there is a lot of like teenagers. They are drunk as fuck and they are screaming at me. They are like touching me and come on, dáme fotku, Slažo, ne? Like I know that these people know me from videos. They know me from Instagram, but they don't know me in my real life. And I hate the fact that they consider me as their biggest friend or something. Like it's my personal space. It's my zone. I don't want to be touched by like drunken teenagers or whatever.
At least not by drunken teenage boys.
No, Lucy would kill the
Oh yeah,
the girls.
nowadays, yeah.
Lucy would kill the girls show.
I understand, man, because I have 2,800 people that subscribe to me, and with that,
it's a lot actually.
But with that amount compared to you, it's not even a fraction. And people stop me and they're like, "Oh, come drink with me and have 20 shots. And if you refuse one, you're like the biggest cockot that ever lived."
Yes, but I don't understand it. Like, I'm with my friends, with a group of friends, and we are having fun. We are chatting or something, and then a group of other people comes by and they just totally interrupt our space. And I'm always trying to be very like polite and tell them like, sorry guys, I don't want to take pictures because it's Friday. I'm hanging out. I don't work, so leave me alone. But sometimes I get really angry. Like I've never actually nikdy som neposlal do piče nikoho, že vyslovene, že
like curse someone
že
out.
chod do piče, že nehaj ma. I never done that.
Out.
But I had a few close calls where I just had to like, leave me alone, man. Just go away. Because
is there the right way to approach?
I think I'm polite when people come to me and it's like, oh hi, sorry for bothering you. Can we take a picture? I like your stuff. I like what Lucy does. I'm totally okay with it. I respect that. But if you are drunk and you meet me and I'm also a little bit drunk, I still try to be polite. But if you are annoying, I'm gonna give you that feeling that you are annoying. So,
and also another thing that both Peter and Dusan mentioned is that sometimes people come to them and they say hi and then they just stand and stare and they don't know what to say.
It's weird. And I'm like, I like to help them. I like, oh, do you want a photo? Do you want something from me? Do you want to ask something? And they're like, it's weird, man.
Chutni Ludia, hey?
Chutni Ludia.
Okay, so let's see. Would there been any other video where you built keyboards? Yeah, you're ASRM.
What I totally just...
Right here.
Will there be any other video where you build the keyboards? I try to build more, but I need to have like the right inspiration to... I don't want to build it because like, oh, it's cool, but I want to build it like, oh, this one is going to be really good and I want to be better and better with every build.
So it's getting a little warm. Do you want a fan?
You have a fan?
Yes, of course.
How is the fan gonna look like? Because you
No,
are.
these are there. We will put it there. It's just, do you want? And can I offer you some water or something?
What? I don't know what should I answer. I'm really confused right now. What?
This is like the pause for a few seconds.
Intermission. Okay.
Intermission, yeah, just
Okay.
for 2 minutes to give you anything that you might need, water or.
No, I'm fine.
And let me bring the fan then.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in the meantime, while I bring the fan, could you go over the questions in the chat?
Yes. Should I answer some of them?
Yes, yes, please.
Okay. Hey, Vlad is here.
Oh, say hi to Vlad.
Fuck you, Vlad. He
Vlad-
misspelled my name on purpose. I hate him.
Vlad, we were talking about you the whole podcast and you missed
Yes,
it.
I miss you, Vlad, because you are in the. Whoa! It was bigger than mine. Strašne sa trasie táto malá kamera. Salomano, Dobrerino. I would like to know, how did you feel when you saw that you had Selassie at the conference card? Dyson fan. Is it good or is it? It's the best, really. We had we got the Dyson vacuum cleaner.
Isn't it the best?
It's like the best piece of tech I've ever owned.
You should try. If you love Lucy, you will buy her the hair dryer.
We were talking about it yesterday. Bye.
There is nothing better.
If you love Lucy, so if I don't love her, I'm not gonna get her the Lucy fan, the fan, Dyson fan.
Thank me later, Lucy. Sorry, nothing bad is happening here. Okay. But this is like the first generation of Dyson. You can make it go higher or lower. As well.
Okay, okay.
Okay, back to reality. Can you still see the questions?
Yes.
You can actually move them a bit so you can see them better. There.
Ah, nice. So what was the question? Yeah, a lot of people. I don't know why. My name is like Selassie. S-E-L. A
SS.
S-S-E-Y-E.
Mm-hmm.
And they are always mispronouncing or mistyping it to S-E-L-L, like 2 L's instead of 2 S's.
And what's the origin of it? Because I couldn't find it, to be honest.
Like Selassie, Haile Selassie was like the Ethiopian king. He helped Ethiopia a lot, and like the Rastafarians, he's like a god or like Jesus to them. And when I had dreadlocks, I loved like the culture and everything about it, so I like called myself Selassie.
Do you ever go to Uprising?
I went there every year, but then they started to repeat the headliners.
Mm-hmm.
There was some robbing, some stabbing. Yeah,
Really?
because it's a festival in the main city, and a lot of like gangsters and shit were going to it, because in the camp you had to pay only like 4 or 6 euros to get in the camp, and they were like doing shit to people, so I stopped going there. And we actually wanted to go this year with Lucy. I don't know why, but it was like 75 euros for it.
Are you serious?
And I was like, whoa, hold up, man. I paid like 20 euros max when I was like, no, I'm not going to give 75 euros for
I
it.
mean, I remember paying 40, maybe 50.
Yeah.
75?
Yes, it's 75 euros. It's a lot. I like the culture still. I like the music. It's very positive and stuff like that. But I think it's really a lot of money for a festival, like 75 euros.
I'm actually going to a concert on the 6th to see Sum 41.
Yeah, I noticed the billboards in.
And I'm trying to find somebody that is going so that is going to be in the standing area. But nobody going, man.
Nobody's going to Sum 41.
Or at least nobody replied to my story, like all of you haters. Like, brother, just want a concert, buddy. With these guys. Okay, we kind of been neglecting your Instagram questions. People ask
They asked. Hey,
a lot of questions.
really?
Yeah.
I was a little bit worried that they are not gonna ask.
No, they asked. So let's go to those. Let me just find them. And they were asking. Where the hell is this story?
Not it. Just I need to answer this.
Answer it, please.
If you could change one thing about YouTube, what would it be? I would make it YouTube again. Like, not about the chasing the algorithm and get the right video out. The best way of YouTube for me would be I upload a video. Everyone who subscribed me or everyone who is watching me regularly
Yeah.
will get the video in their feed. That would be enough for me.
And they don't even do that.
No.
Kind of crazy. Here are the questions. Well,
Okay, so I should pick some of the questions.
I mean,
I'm
yeah.
gonna ask you the questions.
I mean, if you want to, but I think they will find it more interesting if you answer them. Guys, by the way, while he's reading and picking some questions, we do have 5 gifts that we're gonna be giving out. All of them signed. So make sure that you follow both of us and send me a message showing that you follow us. But please make sure that you follow me before you send the message, because then I don't get the message if you don't follow me. It'll end up in the request, and then who knows when I will get to it, and you might miss your chance to win. So remember.
These questions are like a fever dream.
Are you scared?
I'm very scared of these questions.
That sounds
because
good. You guys did a good job.
They're really weird, man. So should I...
Vlad is totally picking on you, dude.
Do piče, Vlad, nevieš po anglicky ani slovo, kokotko, skurvený. Tam ostá na Kanároch. Dúfam, že si zmokol poriadne v tomu cyklóne. Prasa. Ľúbim ťa. What advice would you say to your 16th you? 16 years old you? Don't worry.
Be happy.
Don't worry, be happy. No, do more. Start sooner. I started doing YouTube when I was 18 or 17, I think. I should start sooner.
And you know what? Something that you said before resonated with me a
Yeah.
lot about this generation, that they want instant gratification.
Yes.
And I look at the people who have been successful. They have 300, 400 videos and 5, 6, 7 years on YouTube, and then they start to see success. Some of these kids, they have 2 videos and they want 100,000 followers.
Yeah, because they want everything today, man. I did like 1,300 videos, or it's been 10 years, and because what's the problem? People see the success, not the story behind it, or the long road behind the...
But it's the generation, because I in a professional environment, like when I need to hire people, so I get the CVs and then they go through screening and then I have to interview them. And the expectations from people are like, 3,000, 4,000 euro salary, company car, company phone. I'm like, what? You're 21, you're 22 years old. Are you crazy?
Yeah. Wow, it's actually good comparison to like the professional way of doing things and the influencer way. Like, I'm gonna put 2 photos on Instagram and I'm gonna be famous. Yeah, and then they like sa vzdajú sa strašne ľahko tí ľudia.
Yeah, it's insane.
How old is bus when man if can car?
That's one of the question that has plagued mankind since the beginning of time.
I don't know the answer. You need to go to Pope in Vatican to ask him this question.
He's the only one that might know.
Yes.
Thank you, Radoslav. He's saying your studio is looking amazing. Thank you so much. And actually, you know that background is paper, colored paper. Sorry. But it looks good on camera.
Actually, wow. I have the same color, like the big photo pozadie wallpaper
Yeah.
that you can like turn down. I can cut out a piece if you want to put
Oh,
it there.
man,
Like you're gonna have one piece.
Well, I would repay you in ways you never know.
There's gonna be one Apple Watch Ultras and 2 new MacBooks.
You can have the next one. Did you find any more questions? Or you're done?
Man, they are so shit. I don't want to look at them. Give me a random one. Give me a random one, and I'm gonna answer it.
Do you like Evshen?
Yeah, he's my brother. I have to like him.
It's such a stupid question.
I have to like my brother. It's a family.
Yeah. Ooh. What color is your Bugatti? Do you have a Bugatti?
Not yet.
So what color will it be?
I wouldn't get a Bugatti. I don't like Bugatti. I think it's ugly car.
Is Lucy Pug on YouTube?
What the fuck, man?
I think people do drugs.
I think yeah.
Drugs are bad, guys.
They're
like-
making fun of me.
like-
I can feel it.
Look, Marek Dovina has a very good quote. It's not about destination. It's about the journey that gets you there. About the progress you make while trying to push your limits.
Yes. But it's really hard to understand it and the right way. And it's really important to do things sustainably because there is a lot of creators here in Slovakia. They do something, they blow up, and they fall down really quickly. It's important to stay relevant and to stay consistent and to not get egoistic and like big-headed.
Yeah, they mentioned Lada Niva.
Lada Niva.
I don't know who that is.
Lada Niva, that's a car. That's like the SUV.
Oh.
Lada.
Mhm.
Lada is a brand.
I thought it was a YouTube creator.
No,
Are you watching Slovak television by any chance?
We have like this little, we call it gumovanie hlavy.
Mm-hmm.
When we feel overwhelmed with Lucy, we play Zámena manželiek, Mama ožeňma, and all these stupid shows to like wash our mind completely.
You have Voyo?
I have Voyo.
Yeah, we also shamelessly got Voyo here as well.
Yeah, and it's quite fun. I hated it, but since I understood that it's good for my head to like reset, I love it now.
And I actually got Voyo because of one of my future guests.
Okay.
Fifko is coming.
Yes, he's in Pharma right now. It was a big surprise, but I don't watch Farm. But I have to tell you, like Lucy is watching it. She's a big like fan, and she's watching it for the sake of the social experiment, not like fangirling, but like for the sake of the social experiment. And I have to say, I watched some bits of it, and actually Fifko is one of the normal guys on this year's Pharma, which I'm really surprised by.
I am actually quite enjoying it, and his strategy is smart. He's just in the background, not sticking out, not doing anything, just in the background. He might get to the final that way.
I don't think so.
No, you don't
I think if he doesn't start doing something like maybe weird or something, they're gonna push him out because it's not interesting for the people.
I think he was pretty weird last time when he had his name day, and they made Drskova Polioka for him.
Yeah.
Like fuj, you like Drskova?
Yeah, it can be good. It has to be.
God.
It has to be done really good. But it's like tatarak. You know tatarak?
I love Tatarak.
If you eat bad tatarak, you're gonna die.
For
So
sure.
you have to pay a lot of money for good tatarak. So it's same with Drskova.
You need to be really careful with Tatarak. I want to take a little bit of a segue into a topic that we were talking about before, and it's series, and specifically Dahmer. What?
Well, Lucy was so scared. She had to watch some like funny videos after that. But if I wanted actually to share it on my stories, if you didn't watch the Jeffrey Dahmer on Netflix, it's like a 10-episode series about a serial killer. It was really slow paced. I hate slow paced movies and shows, so I had to. The last 2 episodes were just. I don't think they should be done. Like
The last two.
the last 2 was like just boring, but I sat through them. But the overall story, writing, the actors, Jeffrey, like the main character, was like wow, it's really great.
Maybe I don't know if you agree with me, but episodes 1 through 5, it was slowly building.
Mm.
But episode 6,
Yeah,
you know the one I'm talking about, right?
you need to
With the forgot the keys. I came back for the keys.
Man, I was just so fucking
Sad, right?
because that's when they started to cut really back and forth. Like the videography of that episode was
It
such
was perfect.
well made, and yeah, with the keys I was like, oh no, what's happening? And Lucy was sad as well, so yeah.
And the thing is, they took us because we expected one thing, and then
Yeah,
we didn't realize.
it was really a plot twist. It was great. You should watch it. If you, I like these serial killers. I was surprised by the, what was his name? Gacy. The
Wayne Gacy.
Wayne Gacy.
yeah.
They put him in the stories or in the episode, because I was watching a documentary on him like I don't know a month ago. Actually, do you know Vražedné psyché?
No.
It's a podcast. It's a Slovak podcast with he's like súdny znalec, like judge, not a judge, but like a psychology, psychiatrist,
So you mean court
court
psychiatrist?
Yeah, something like that. And he worked on a lot of cases with like serial murders here in Slovakia, and with his grandchild. They are discussing
Forensic expert.
Yeah, they are discussing a lot of like these murders and murder stories, and it's really hard to listen to. But if you get used to it, you can like be very surprised about.
I can
all the stories.
recommend a couple because I love the topic of serial killers. If you watch the Vice channel on YouTube,
Yes.
they have like interesting documentaries. They have one on the Japanese cannibal.
Yeah, but he's really weird. Like he has
Chudny
chudny as fuck. Yes, I. But it's a really old video. I think it's
Yeah.
like 5-6 years.
But
maybe.
I'm like completely obsessed with
Yeah.
true crime and this
Yeah,
kind of thing. And true crime story. The guy who directed Dahmer has 2 TV series. He has American Horror Story and American Crime Story.
So that's why the main actor of the Jeffrey was the actor in American Horror Story.
Exactly. But his American Crime is excellent.
I didn't see. I haven't watched that. And Lucy was just trying to get American Horror Story. Like we want to watch it together. She knows it. She loves it.
It's good.
And I sat like through 2 or 1 episode about the psychiatric ward. The style of videography in that show is really weird to me. It's like this typical American like quick cuts and a lot of things happening, and I'm like, I don't want to.
It will grow on you, and I think you need to watch it from the beginning because part of the joy of that series is that they are connected somehow.
Yeah. Okay.
And you find it that way. But I recommend you the true crime one
Okay.
because it's really good, and they're dealing with real crime
Okay.
that happen, real incidents that happen.
Okay.
And I'm really hopeful that because they shown Wayne Gacy, that they will make other miniseries that guy with the other serial killers.
I like the Mindhunter. Mindhunter.
Yeah, it's good too. Or you also saw the part where they showed the guy from the from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the real killer. When they
Mm.
in the Dahmer series, they showed him. Ed Gein.
Oh yes. Okay. Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Texas Chainsaw Massacre is inspired by Ed Gein. It's the old guy with the.
Yes.
Watch documentaries about him because that's.
Insane.
I gotta send you also, man, because actually I don't know if you know that the guy with the record with the most victims is a guy from Colombia who traveled in the 80s and 70s around Ecuador and Peru, Bolivia, just taking street
Whoever,
children.
you know. Street children.
And he got more than 300 people.
Whoa.
And he went to jail for less than 25 years because he got arrested in Ecuador. And Ecuador has laws that you cannot be sentenced to more than 25 years for a crime.
Wow.
So he didn't serve his full sentence. I think he served a couple of years.
Mm-hmm.
And then they released him to go to jail in Colombia. But he kind of escaped
Mm-hmm.
while they were
Okay.
giving him to the
Is
Colombian
he still
authorities.
alive or?
Who knows? He's
Man.
still... They
Is
said
it
that
you?
he was still...
It's not you, right?
No, man, I'm too... Not so old. But it might be.
Oh shit, Chet, help me.
Now you know what happens to the
Help me.
Anglicky guests. Yeah, so... Any other series that you would recommend to people?
There is a lot, but oh man.
Luis Garavito, hey? That's it? George said it.
Luis, oh, that's the one, you know, the
Yeah.
the Colombian one.
Yeah.
Okay, Luis Garavito. I don't know, just a lot of people are asking me these questions, but I'm so picky about the show that I want to watch. If you haven't watched Office, you need to watch The
Oh,
Office.
that's a classic, dude. But, okay. This
I
is
haven't
gonna...
seen the UK one.
Oh, thank the Lord.
Is
Thank the Lord.
But why?
I thought you would say that you like the UK one.
I love UK type of humor.
Not me.
Do you know Red Dwarf? Red
Yes.
Dwarf.
Yes.
Do you like Red Dwarf? No, I love Red
I just
Dwarf.
have a repulsion to British things naturally.
Okay.
It takes
so,
a lot, but The Office, oh man.
But like the UK Office was the original one, and then they signed the deal with Ricky, and they did the US version.
Much better.
It is because the style, the characters and everything is like
It's just the
more-
casting too.
yeah, the casting is just
That's
great.
what she said.
Yeah. So Office,
Have you seen Parks and Recreations?
no.
Oh my God.
What's that? I don't know.
Please watch it. It's the stupidest concept, right?
Mhm.
Is this Parks and Recreation department in the U.S. that their job is just to build parks and to take care of parks.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like Office, but in that setting. I will send you the name,
Okay.
and you can look at an episode.
But it's like from real life, or it's just
no.
staged?
It's like The Office.
Okay.
I guarantee if you like The Office, you will love it.
Okay.
Parks and
okay.
Recreation. So you were saying, sorry to
Miku is a member, I think.
who? Oh wow, Miku, thank you so much. You are an A1 English level.
Nice.
So what is the question?
Explained.
I like Brumik.
Bebe Brumik.
Explain what?
That's a show on Netflix, Explained, and it's a series, and they explain a lot of like things there. Every episode is about something else, and it's really well made. I don't know, man. Just watch whatever you want to watch, man.
I don't know if you've seen that in Netflix. They also have a show called Grown Up, I think. It's a it's a show about Japanese toddlers, like between 3 and 5, that are going on the street and doing like errands. Like they will walk from their house to the shop.
I was talking with Lucy about this because we started to watch 2.5 Men for the 150th time on HBO Max, and they use this word errands. So errand is like, I need to go from studio to a bank, then to a M Zone, and then to a bank again, and then back to the studio. This process is called errand.
The errand is going to the bank. So it's what you're doing. So it's a job that you have to do for you, not to earn money.
Okay, so
So I'll give
coming
you
here was an errand?
no, because you don't have to do it.
Ah,
So I'll give you 3 examples.
Okay.
So I'll show you how I teach my people, right?
okay.
So I start with questions, right?
Uh-huh.
So tell me 3 things that you had to do today.
I had to wake up.
Okay, so wake up is one that you had to do. There was no other way.
Yes. I had to go to the studio
For what reason did you have to go to the studio?
because I had work to do.
Okay, so you went to work.
Okay. And I had to call to my telephone operator,
Okay, and why?
because I need to upgrade my data on the phone.
Were they able to do it
Yes.
over the phone?
Yes.
Which operator do you have?
O2.
Wow, that's amazing, because if I tell you what I have to do to upgrade my data, it's not as easy as you with telecom. What do you think I have to do?
Yeah, everything. every little thing that comes to my mind.
Yeah, so imagine that I cannot do it over the phone. So
Mm.
how do you think I have to solve it? Where do I need to
you
go?
You need to go to the telecom.
Yeah, are they paying me to go there?
No.
Can I not do it? I don't have any more data.
No, you need to do it. So that's an errand?
That's an errand.
Okay, because they translated it as pochôdzka.
Pochôdzka.
And that's such a weird word, because po chôdzku majú väzni vo väznici, keď sa prechádzajú. Alebo po chôdzku robia policajti.
Yeah, that's why I don't like to teach with definitions.
Mm.
Because, for example, here in the house, if you
Mhm.
have to clean,
Mm-hmm.
because today I had to clean,
Mm-hmm.
is that an errand?
No.
No, it's not.
No.
But I went to buy Coca-Cola for you.
That was an errand?
That was an errand. I had to go and do it.
Okay.
So now you understand.
Okay, thank you.
And
You
now,
have 2 more members.
Jesus Christ, Slovenský Demižon. Do you know those people?
Laci, I know Laci.
Laci Gaming.
Laci, ty
Welcome.
kokot pojebaný. A Slovenský Demižon. I don't know Slovenský Demižon. I think I don't know him. But I know Mikul as well. They are my people who come to the stream.
Oh wow, guys.
They are the OGs.
Are they your members?
Yes, actually. A lot of people
There you
here
go.
are.
You guys are rich, like sharing your money everywhere. But guys, you are sharing it for a good cause. Because, so I mentioned that. Would you like more water?
No, it's okay.
Oh, you have water. So I mentioned that Dobry Angel is one of the places where money will go.
Okay.
Do you have any other suggestions for good quality charities that we can donate money to?
Občianske združenie Kone ľuďom. OZ Kone ľuďom.
You will have to write it for me.
Yeah, it's like a farm when they are saving horses.
Oh wow.
Unfortunately, a lot of these horses are like destined to die because they are sick.
Or become gummies.
Yes. And
Oh wow.
Memdeo, nice. A2, let's go.
Gratulujem. A2. Thank you guys for joining for a good cause.
And they are saving these horses. They are doing it in their like free time. They have some like schools coming there. They can like ride the horses, but they don't have any like state donations or something like that. So
That's horrible.
State is not supporting them, so they rely on public donations and public help. So that's one.
I'm always struggling at the end of the year during tax season to find somewhere to donate my 2%.
I'm gonna actually give my 2% to them, for sure.
Okay, so I'll get the information because I also I think for the last 2 years it's gone back to Matovic.
No,
Yeah,
no
don't
more
send it
money
to-
to him.
Don't send it to Matovic.
He don't know
Hi,
how to use
Cynthia.
credit card.
Okay, so we are almost getting to the end. How are you feeling?
I'm really tired, man. I'm not gonna lie, but I'm really tired
You're
after
exhausted.
a long day. Almost 2 hours in English. I'm really surprised by
You
myself.
did it.
Wow, it's amazing.
But you did it. And before we finish,
Yeah.
just remind the people that we do have gifts, and I will get them from you this week.
Yes.
5 of them. Follow him. Follow me. After you follow both of us, write me. If you don't, your message will end up in request.
In the bin.
And then I might not see.
Oh.
Wow, Jesus Christ. Omietkovi
Wow.
demon. Thank you so much. Kiska is going to be jumping up and down. Do you know Kiska?
Kiska? Yeah, it was a former president.
But personally, do you know him?
No, I never met him.
Okay, we need to arrange to find him, because I want to have a podcast with him to tell him that we will give him money, and maybe already give him some money.
Why?
For Dobry Angel.
Ah.
That's his, no?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
That's what I thought. But before we finish, could
Okay.
you just leave the audience with a closing message?
Closing message.
yeah.
Okay, man.
So this is your philosophy. Whatever you want to walk away. Please also tell them how they can reach you. What are your channels?
First of all, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you for listening. You can follow me on social media. Mename Selassie, YouTube, Instagram. Watch my streams on Selassie Extra channel. And what should I tell you? Be yourself. Success takes time. It takes a lot of time. You need to be prepared, but you are never gonna be fully prepared for what's to come in life. And if you're feeling exhausted, school, problems, girlfriends, friends, whatever, take a break. Think very deeply about the things you're doing, and then start over.
Those are some very wise words. I'm always surprised when people come on, because I read a lot about you, and there was even at some point people saying, "Oh, only kids follow you." Always people trying to push you down.
Because it's a common thing here in Slovakia. You are a YouTuber, you are a kids channel, you are stupid, and you are 15 years old for the whole life, and you don't know nothing about life.
It's insane.
But these people don't see it. I see it. Yes, I'm getting stabbed by little kids, but I'm also getting stabbed by grown adults, and these people are growing up with me. A lot of my followers are still following me, and they have kids on their own, So
and why I said that is because actually you can't help it as a human being to keep in your head those things that you read. But then as I meet you, all of those things vanish away. I think you're very intelligent, and I really thank you for giving some wisdom in the chat.
you thought I'm a total gumak, right?
No. I didn't think you're a gumak. I just say that people try to influence you that way.
Yeah.
And same discussion that I had with Petrush Naskle, because everybody points her as just somebody that has no real thing to say. And again, intelligent people that just people put them in boxes.
Yeah.
And they don't really know what's going on.
Yeah.
So I want to thank you again. I think that we will make it again some other time.
Yeah, of course, man.
We will figure out episode 2.
Yeah, of
And
course.
thank you so much again for being at Something po Anglicky.
Ďakujem, že som tu mohol byť in this podcast, Something po Anglicky. Thank you for watching.
Thanks and goodbye, everybody. And thank you, Argi, for